Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on another episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling. We have huge news as the current PWI Ultra J champion, Cam Carter, has answered the open challenge of Thomas Extreme to come in and take him on for the NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship. We're going to be hearing from Cam a little bit later in the show.
We're going to actually hear from him right now, I think.
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Cam Carter, the Luke Skywalker of Flight. And yes, I have answered Thomas Extreme Open Challenge for the NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship. So with that being said, I make my in-ring debut tonight. Let me tell you a little bit about me. I am one of the hottest high flyers in the game today. I have won multiple championships across the Mid-Atlantic. And that NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship is just one title that I have left to collect. So with that being said, Mr. Extreme, let's see how extreme you can really get to hold on to your title. I will show you and everyone the reason why they call me the Luke Skywalker of Flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Luke Skywalker of Flight, the PWI Ultra J champion, Cam Carter is coming to NAWA Championship Wrestling to try to take the NAWA Light Heavyweight title off of Thomas Extreme.
We'll see what happens here, folks. That's going to be a huge matchup, as those two men will definitely be flying all around the NAWA ring. But right now, we are moving to competition between two of the most eclectic personalities in this roster. We have none other than Stuart Snodgrass, possibly the smartest man in all of professional wrestling.
Possibly. He is.
You think? Okay, well, we'll go with that.
He says he is. Mama Snodgrass would tell you that.
Well, he definitely looks the part in terms of his pocket protector there and the other gear that he brings to the ring with him. And he's going to be challenging a relatively newcomer to NAWA, a newcomer to the Mid-Atlantic as a whole, that being this mysterious Dominick, who, as we saw last week on the program here, has just tried to make a name for himself by really just, it's hard to say, Michael, but interfering where he can and trying to spread whatever this message is of his. And part of that message is this ugly be gone substance that he's spraying all over anyone who comes near him.
All over anyone. He just sprayed it all over Thomas Extreme. If you watched last week, he sprayed it all in the eyes of Thomas Extreme. And if you haven't seen that, check out our archives on YouTube and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you know when we're in a new episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling is on.
That's right.
But Amp Dominick is definitely a unique individual. As you see, he's fixing the bow tie, and now he's ripping the name tag of Stuart.
That is just... Stuart, I feel bad for Amp Dominick right now, folks, because he is going to be in a bad way when Stuart unleashes that fury that's building inside of him. You can see the anger on his face, folks.
He probably told Stuart it made him more beautiful, baby.
Oh, but how are they going to know who Stuart is now?
They'll see his name across his whitey tighties that Mama Snodgrass wrote.
What in the world is Amp Dominick doing?
He's a hard man to describe. I think he would describe himself as the paint that flows between the threads of an everlasting canvas.
Wow. That is poetry unlike any I've ever heard before.
I would probably describe him as a...
We'll say a free
salesman, free spirit artist, wrestler.
Combination of all the above here.
An enigma. Many different things, but he's been impressive so far here in his short stint with NAWA Championship Wrestling.
He has, and he's drawn the challenge here of Stuart Snodgrass. Now, Stuart may not look like much, but in weeks past here, we saw him take Hunter Thompson to task here. So Stuart definitely has it within him to be a great competitor and to show signs of violence. You know, we've seen that from him.
He doesn't like cheating. He's still angry about that name tag being ripped up there.
I would be as well. Those name tags are not cheap. Amp Dominick not getting any kind of respect from the fans here.
Should he get respect? So far he's earned my respect with the level of ability he's shown in his matches, but coming out last week and spraying Thomas and accepting his open challenge in that type of manner wasn't the way to go about it.
No, it could be that these folks at ringside here are having to deal with the fumes of that ugly bee gone. It's a bit medicinal, I'd say, in its aroma, but not something that I really want to be exposed to for that great of a period of time.
Again, ugly be gone. It's only $19.95. You come out to an NAWA live event and you can go up to Amp Dominick and purchase your own bottle. Redbeard, I strongly suggest that you buy a couple of bottles next time you see Amp.
I don't know if he sells it in 50-gallon drums, possibly. That might be what I need. Amp Dominick here, also addressing our referee, Mike Galifianakis. He might need a couple of gallons of that ugly be gone there as well as we go back to a collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, there's Amp asserting himself here, just tossing Stuart.
Showing off his strength there.
Did he have him by the whitey-tighties there, Michael?
I don't think so.
No. Stuart's showing signs of frustration. Amp looks as though he's just having a good time in there.
He likes to call what he does his performance an art. And he's painting with his brush here this evening so far.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of brush strokes he takes whenever somebody punches him in the mouth.
He's not on a Bob Ross level just yet, I don't think.
He doesn't have the hair for it.
He does have the hair for it.
No, but not the fro that Bob Ross had.
We could get him some of that.
Maybe if he teases it up with enough ugly beak on it, might
Sheen or something.
something like that.
Again, this is a very interesting matchup. You have Amp, who's out there far to the left, crazy pretty much, and then you have Stuart, straight-laced nerd, so to speak.
And you can tell the difference here as well, Michael, because they're almost having to go through a feeling out process. Neither of these two men are quite sure what to do with one another. And quite frankly, I think in terms of announcing, we're not really sure where to go with it either, because it's been a challenge to keep up with the two of them. These are very two eclectic men. Their styles are way out there. And oh man, just a
Amp with a cheap shot once he realized Stuart might have the strength to reverse that side headlock.
my goodness. Amp diving back in there, suddenly got a pinfall combination. Only a 2 count though, with Stuart still in there. Now just grinding him into the mat is Amp Dominick. My goodness.
Squeezing that brain of Stuart. Right back to that side headlock. Amp Dominick likes that maneuver. He likes to put the pressure on someone as he's filling them out.
Stuart now trying to get the best of the situation. Fights out of it. Goes up and reverses the maneuver, but Amp quickly into the ropes there to get a break. Can't blame him there, folks, for having the ring awareness to get over there into that rope and keep him from possibly damaging that elbow. Now Stuart Snodgrass, he might want to get on this man. There we go. Get in there, Stuart. Don't let him have a breather.
I was able to find out that before Amp Dominick became the Southern Fire, Amp was a wrestler down in the Carolinas known by the name of Kid Chaos down in the Columbia areas. But he's had a transformation over the years, and this is what he's turned into, the Southern Fire, so to speak.
Interesting. It's always amazing to see the changes in personalities that some of these competitors go through over the years. But definitely looking here at these two men, some of the most vibrant personalities in NAWA, if not the entire Mid-Atlantic as a whole. Now you have Stuart there reversing that attempted hip toss, getting one in there on his own there, throwing Amp Dominick into the corner of the ring.
Stuart going for a body slam here. Oh,
Scoops
drops him
him
right
up.
on his back.
Wow, now in there for a pinfall. But where's the referee? There he is. I just couldn't see him in the frame there. My fault. Stuart now putting some boots to Amp Dominick. Is he going to shoot him in here with a monkey flip? Or is he going to go for some kind of a spin?
Looks like he was setting him up to slingshot him right into
There
the
he
corner
goes.
post. Amp Dominick chest first. Oh, and this is something that's probably happened to Stuart over the years. Oh, being bullied. He gets tripped up after being pushed by the local bully. He's taken his knowledge of being bullied into the wrestling ring and trips up Amp Dominick himself. Swipes the leg, goes for the pin. Only gets a 2 count on Amp Dominick there.
2 count. Stuart definitely impressing me here now, Michael, as he continues to build momentum.
You're saying you weren't impressed with the smartest man in professional wrestling until now?
Oh, I was, but he's definitely improving his standing in my mind as he goes in for a big stinger splash there. Snapmare out of the corner. Looking like a bit of almost a Ricky Steamboat Great Muta style of combination
When
there.
it comes to spelling bees, he's won 180 consecutive spelling bees, so he's probably the Ricky Steamboat of spelling bees. I wouldn't call him that in the ring just yet.
Now, referee Mike Galifianakis counting out Amp Dominick. Stuart here is on pursuit, though. Now, what's going on here is these two men are circling one another outside the ring, but oh my goodness, Stuart just being, oh my gosh, being stepped on by those boots of Amp Dominick. And Michael, you had a story about those boots here a couple of weeks back in terms of where he acquired those things from.
I think the guy was strung out on LSD when he was telling me that story about the devil.
Everything about Amp Dominick seems to have some kind of history behind it.
Again, a unique, enigmatic personality that has really taken NAWA by storm here.
He's a violent individual, though.
Very violent in the ring.
For as much as he is sort of a crazed man in terms of his personality, when it boils down to brass tacks, he'll get in there and do stuff like this and just try and wrench your head off. My goodness.
It's to be gone. It's all of these things that make this man unique and different.
He definitely is those two things. And right now he has got Stuart Snodgrass in a very bad way. That brain of Stuart is being cut off in terms of the blood flow and the oxygen. You can see him reaching out to the crowd here, trying to get some momentum back in his favor. Can't get up to a vertical base, though, but he spoke too soon. He's getting there now.
When you got the momentum of the fans cheering you on, it'll make you do things that you possibly.
Oh no! Oh no!
Say no to Wedgie, Stuart says.
My goodness.
God. Mama Snodgrass is going to have a work cut out for her tonight when he gets home.
Oh no! The complexion of the matchup has suddenly changed way into the favor here of Amp Dominick.
Up and over.
Stuart still showing signs of life, though.
He's kind of probably used to the wedge. It probably doesn't affect him like most people.
My goodness.
Remember, they did have to have one surgically removed years ago.
Oh, no. But Stuart, oh, man. Stuart went up to the high rent district there, and it ended poorly for him. Only a 2 count, though, there is able to get, getting tongue-tied here, folks, and watching this crazy action. Amp Dominick only able to get a 2 count there.
Oh, God, he just fish hooking him by the mouth and pulling back.
My gracious.
Oh, a huge knee right onto the head and just put in the tip of his knee into the temple of Stuart Snodgrass there. Again, just being vile, like you said, Redbeard.
We've talked about the strategic maneuvers that some of these competitors go for in trying to attack strong points on their competitors or on their opponents, and it definitely is coming to mind here that Amp has chosen to target none other than the head and the brain of Stuart Snodgrass. Those stomps and knees and everything else there, trying to cut off this man's intellect in some way, shape, or form. Stuart now is starting to get frustrated with the fact that he's not been able to do more to get Amp Dominick out of the match.
You can see the wear and tear on Stuart there.
This has become a grueling matchup here, folks. They're going into the area of almost 10 minutes into this matchup.
Amp Dominick smartly rolling in and breaking the count of referee Matt Galifianakis.
Amp now seemingly taking a breather, just strolling around the ringside area, taking full advantage of the referee's count here.
I'm surprised he hasn't went for that ugly Be Gone bottle that's placed over there underneath the turnbuckles yet.
Stuart just letting him do what he's going to do here. Oh, but he slingshots him into the ring there.
Goes for the cover. That's it. 2. Oh.
2 count only.
Stuart outsmarting Amp there until that clothesline right across the chest.
Cleaning his clock there was Amp Dominick. Still only a 2 count, though.
Amp looking to be getting frustrated here with Stuart Snodgrass not wanting to give up in this fight.
Now what in the world?
Just biting
the
my forehead.
Goodness.
Anything to win here for Amp Dominick.
And now just clubbing away is Amp Dominick at Stuart Snodgrass. These two men are starting to show the wear and tear of this matchup here. As you can see, just Stuart collapsing there in the corner. He's barely got anything left in the tank, Michael.
Amp just choking him with that boot right across the throat.
Stomping the head, neck, and shoulder region there. Stuart is in a bad way, folks. He's still trying to get some kind of energy, something, anything from the crowd, but not much doing there as Amp Dominick drags that limp, lifeless body of Stuart Snodgrass into the center of the ring. There's a pinfall. Only a 2 count, though. Stuart still got some life back in that body of his. And there we go again. Just attacking the head and the brain of Stuart Snodgrass is Amp Dominick.
Now, these aren't wrestling moves, but this adds up after a while. Standing on his head, pushing his palms right on his head. These kind of maneuvers add up, and Stewart's going to feel the effects as this match goes on.
It's very untraditional, but you can't not point at it being effective.
But again, Amp Dominick is not your traditional, typical wrestler, or human being for that matter.
He is not.
I mean, he said he wrestled with the Satan and beat Satan. Come on, this guy's not traditional in any format.
I'm almost to a point here where I think this match should be stopped. Stuart Snodgrass is in a bad way here, folks.
I don't think Stuart would approve of that happening. He's going to fight until he gets pinned or he gets the win.
He's a brave competitor for sure. Get shot off the ropes there. Oh, what's he got? Counters.
Sunset flip right in. He's going to get Amp over. Goes for the cover.
Only a 2 count, though. My goodness. Such tenacity by Stuart Snodgrass here. But did he hit foot on the ropes there by Amp Dominick?
Barely saving himself for losing this match was Amp Dominick smartly getting his feet up on the bottom rope there.
Man alive.
3 count took place.
Stuart bringing things back from the brink here seemingly. But he is still almost dead on the mat there, folks. Amp Dominick now taking him from behind in something of a rear naked choke.
Showing that he has an MMA background possibly. I sure hope Mama Snodgrass isn't at home watching this matchup, seeing her baby boy taking this beating from Amp Dominick.
Oh, was that?
He says
Stuart
he'll never tap.
Never quit. Got to see how deeply does Amp have this chokehold sunk in there, or is I think Stuart might have an arm in there. He's able to block that chokehold from getting it really sunk in there. He's taken out the choking maneuver there, and he's getting some momentum here back, Michael. Starting to see if he can carry the entire weight of Amp Dominick.
Amp would be smart to let go here.
Man alive, Stuart just showing how much brute strength he has left in the tank. Oh, man, got to get back on him there, Stuart.
Is Amp Dominick done now? No.
2 count, man alive.
Whose will is going to break first in this match? That's who's going to win.
What a courageous contest here by both of these men as they're giving it all here to the NAWA fans.
Huge elbow from Stuart Snodgrass. There's still life left in him. Another elbow. Stuart is not done yet, folks.
Amp doesn't know where he is. He's totally gone there in the middle of the ring. Huge clothesline.
Turns
Wow.
him inside out. Look at the face of Amp Dominick. He doesn't know what to do.
Stuart now
Taunting Amp, asking him if he liked that clothesline.
I think Stuart may have been affected by all of this trauma to the head here. He might have lost himself as well. Ducks under that clothesline, though. Picks him up, and what do we got here? Inverted atomic drop. Stuart
looks like he'd be setting him up for another maneuver here. Now
there's another atomic drop there.
Oh,
wow.
You can't be the devil from the waist down if that keeps happening now.
Oh, no. Oh, man, returning the favor with that clothesline we saw a few moments ago. Amp Dominick now just cleans the clock of Stuart Snodgrass. Wow. Oh, he's going for the ugly be gone, Michael.
Of course he's going to. It's there. Why not use it?
What is he doing? He's telling Galifianakis to look away. Oh, and he sprayed him in the eyes there, Michael.
Right behind the back of the referee.
Oh, man.
Kicked Stuart. No. Looks like he low-blowed Stuart and stomped him right in the noggin.
What's he going for here now?
Oh, is Amp going to the top to ride the sky, as he likes to call it?
No, he's already.
That's what he finished Little Donnie off with a few weeks ago. Riding the sky.
Man,
oh, my God. Double leg drop right across the chest and sternum.
And there you have it, your winner, Amp Dominick, the Southern Fire.
He's
really
huge win for him, building momentum going into challenging either Cam Carter or NAWA Light Heavyweight Champion Thomas Extreme.
Huge victory there by Amp Dominick.
Whenever he's ready, he said he's going to take that open challenge.
Tremendous action there by these two men who really gave it all for the folks here in attendance and for you watching at home on YouTube. Got to give it to both of them, Michael. They really put it all out there.
NAWA fans, Thurston Cogdale and Reverend's not so slim they done Deion Johnson wrong, but I'm coming back.
Want to experience the excitement and see the stars of NAWA Championship Wrestling live and in person? They come out to our next live shows.
Dearly retarded, I want you to know that Cool Breeze thinks he can swindle and slither his way into the front office and try to tell me and Thurston Cogdale III what to do. Well, let me tell you, Cool Breeze, next week, the Golden Gladiator #2 and Boris Baronoff will face your man, Sweet Dreams, and a partner of my choice. Therefore, Mr. Cool Breeze, your cards are stacked, and your man is going to be in a veritable lot of trouble. And let me... Hey, I didn't ask for no car wash. My toilet would be good.
A partner of my choice.
Yes, that's right. I'm the vice boss.
The vice boss. Well, let me... Cool Breeze.
You know it ain't polite to whisper in front of public.
What are you talking about?
Let me rap to you for a few minutes, brother. We accept. But I want you to understand, Broham, if you guys lose, you will not manage them. Check that out, brother.
So let me get this right. You're saying if Boris Baronoff loses and the Golden Gladiator loses in this match,
That ain't going to happen.
then I no longer manage them anymore? Is that what you're saying?
Right on, brother.
You can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay. That's what you're wanting? I guess we got a deal then.
We got a deal. Have your boys ready to knuckle up, Broham.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, next week, Sweet Dreams and a partner of Reverend Slim and Perry James choosing will be taking on Golden Gladiator #2 and Boris Baronoff. And if Cool Breeze's team wins, Perry James can no longer manage Golden Gladiator and Boris Baronoff. My Lord.
Talk about a game changer. But you talk about something else that's going to change the game here around NAWA. That man right there, Bunkhouse Buck, on his way to the ring here to see action with Wild Man James Brody.
This man was brought here for one reason. That was to beat up James Brody and make sure he doesn't get a sniff of Golden Gladiator #2's NAWA heavyweight title. But if by any slim chance James Brody beats Buck, he's going to wrestle Golden Gladiator #2 right after this match.
That is a stipulation here, folks. If Wild Man James Brody can somehow best Bunkhouse Buck, he will then get an immediate title shot at Golden Gladiator #2.
Perry James seemed very confident that next week they're going to win that tag team match, but he's got to be more, he should be a little bit concerned about James Brody and the heavyweight championship that he's got going on right now.
No, he's got more immediate concerns to be really dealing with here. But there you see, oh my, what in the world?
Golden Gladiator and Boris are jumping out on James Brody to make sure that he's not in 100% for this match.
Out of nowhere like a Scud missile. My good, and there they're going after, oh, what in the world? Oh, this is just a horrible show of brutality there.
Even poor downtown Digger Brown is getting a cane to the chest.
Digger is out and about there as well. And you can see in the background, Perry James. He wasn't there at the first, but now he's out here. And now just Golden Gladiator waylaying. Oh, my goodness.
They're doing everything that they can to make sure that James Brody does not get a shot at the heavyweight title here tonight.
My goodness. This assault by Boris Baronoff and Golden Gladiator, just terrible, Michael. They have totally changed things here in terms of what might have been a decent competition.
And they have just made things easier for Bunkhouse Buck.
Bunkhouse Buck, as you may be familiar with him, not a competitor to take lightly in any way, shape, or form. So the fact that James Brody's already been softened up here, it's probably going to make light work here. I hate to say, but for Bunkhouse Buck, this might not be much of a challenge. Look at him here now.
Just choking. He doesn't care if he wins. He just sits here to beat James Brody up enough to make sure he doesn't get a 100% shot at the Golden Gladiators heavyweight title.
That's right. This isn't going to be much of a wrestling match here, folks. You've already seen. Oh, my goodness.
Kick to the midsection area. That's usually not legal in a match. This is where he needs to be under review for watching that happen right in front of him.
This is just a beat down here, a brutal set of men have attacked James Brody here, not giving him any opportunity to see daylight here.
You got to give Perry James credit. He's always got a plan, always got something in his back pocket to make sure what he wants happens. He is a man of action, and he's brought in Bunkhouse Buck to make sure things happen the way he wants them to happen.
And there you see Bunkhouse Buck showing off the face and pain in that of James Brody. My goodness. As you were saying, Michael, Perry James, a man with deep pockets and seemingly deeper cunning in terms of how he's able to just constantly one-up his opponents.
Now just choking Brody right in front of the referee.
Taking the life out of James Brody is Bunkhouse Buck.
And again, he was brought in. He was told, do whatever you have to do. Win or lose, do whatever you have to do to beat up James Brody enough to where he can't beat Golden Gladiator or even get a shot at that heavyweight championship. And that's what Buck is doing right now.
James Brody's in a bad way here, folks. He's on Dream Street. You saw his eyes rattling around in his head there as he was just absorbing these blows from Bunkhouse Buck. Now, the referee being distracted here. Oh, what? Oh, man.
Goes for a roll-up. He goes like 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Whoa!
That was not supposed to happen. That was not in the plans, folks, for Perry James' game.
Perry James suddenly finds himself on the outs here. My goodness. His man now, Golden Gladiator 2, has got to get in the ring and face James Brody in a match.
And for all the cheating Buck did, he's complaining that his tights were pulled.
What in the world?
Now Golden Gladiator's going to have to get into the ring with James Brody and defend the heavyweight championship right now.
Oh, and he's already beaten down the man for 10 minutes here, you might as well go ahead and say.
And the bell has rang.
Oh, look at this Bunkhouse. Oh, no, that leather strap. Oh, my God. Just tearing the skin off of James Brody. Now, going after the referee. What in the world? What has happened here? Bunkhouse Buck has lost his mind. What little bit of it he had left anyway.
Golden Gladiator just taking advantage of this and dropping a fist right across the face of James Brody. This plan for Perry James is working out to fruition right now.
Oh, no. Not a pile driver.
He's getting a little help from Buck.
Oh,
spiked him right on his head. That's it. Just pin the guy. This match is over.
This is just incredulous what we've seen here, Michael.
This is not even a fair contest. This is dastardly.
Oh, wow. Michael, James Brody still somehow showing life.
I don't know how. This is getting. We need to get somebody out here to help James Brody. The numbers are way against him.
How many are there? 4 or 5 people out here with the James gang, and Brody's out here by himself. Digger's out here, but he was incapacitated during the middle of that assault here a few moments ago. Golden Gladiator just plain waylaying James Brody here now. Going in for a pinfall. Only a 2 count.
He's still fighting. That's surprising after every beating he's taken here tonight.
Brody seemingly operating off of reflexes. You can see the eyes of this man just rolling in the back of his head almost. Golden Gladiator continues to club away at James Brody. Now, throttling him. My goodness.
It's a shame that James Brody couldn't get a fair shake at the NAWA Heavyweight Championship.
The James gang have just been in command of so many titles here in NAWA competition. And wow, Golden Gladiator just stretching out over the top rope there and clotheslining James Brody with that top rope, using the ring as a weapon. There's a jackknife cover
right
here.
Still just a 2 count.
Still only a 2 count, Michael. My goodness. James Brody is just showing what kind of ability he has to absorb punishment.
We know he's the wild man, but we didn't know he was crazy. We knew he was crazy too, but not this crazy. Just give it up, James.
Now, he's tougher than a $2 steak, as some people would say. Gladiator goes up here for some type of a slingshot suplex there, showing shades of Tully Blanchard.
He's hit him with almost everything in the book, and James Brody just still kicking out at 2.
My goodness.
Actually kind of impressive that James Brody's still got fight left in him after the beating he's taken from not only Golden Gladiator number 2, Boris Baranoff, Perry James, and Bunkhouse Buck.
It's amazing to see, but what in the world are these guys doing now? No, they're not going to introduce a table into this matchup, Michael. Boris Baranoff and Golden Gladiator now bringing this table into the ringside area.
What's it matter? All the rules have been thrown out in this match anyway so far. Anything goes, it seems, here.
But this is just the end here, Michael. This is just terrible.
If he puts him through that table, I don't see James Brody getting back to his feet.
No. They're out there on that concrete floor. What has Golden Gladiator got in mind here? Oh, my gosh.
And you can see James Brody grabbing his midsection and writhing pain. And the bald-headed geek enjoying every second of this, knowing that the NAWA heavyweight title is going to be coming back home with him tonight.
Tremendous camera angle there provided by our crew at ringside, folks, where you can see Golden Gladiator sending James Brody just crashing through that table onto the concrete floor here. My goodness.
I think that's it. Golden
That's
Gladiator's
gotta
going
be.
to cover him for the 3 count right
This
here,
has
folks.
got to be the end here now. 2. Oh, my gosh.
And again, like you said, reflexes. It's just instinctively kicking out. He doesn't even know better just to stay down after all this.
He has no idea where he is right now, does James Brody. He's still trying to get something going here, but, man, wow, Golden Gladiator still pouring every ounce of viciousness that he can into this attack onto James Brody. As there you see Boris Baranov and James Perry still trying to get some kind of strategy called into the man here to try and put down James Brody.
He's hit him with every move in the book, and you still can't put him away. What's it going to take for James Brody to give up and lose this match?
That might be it right there, Michael.
He instinctively moved out of the way there. Now Golden Gladiator might be in a little bit of trouble here.
That shoulder of Golden Gladiator is going to be real sensitive now. Can Brody maybe take advantage of it?
Brody coming off the ropes with a big boot right to the head.
Falls on him.
This is not going to happen.
2, 3. Oh my gosh, Michael.
We have a new NAWA heavyweight champion. You got to be kidding me.
Did you see what just happened there?
After the odds were stacked against him, James Brody somehow sneaks out of here with 2 victories and the NAWA heavyweight championship. And Perry James is in disbelief.
He is beside himself as what has happened here. We have a new NAWA heavyweight champion, folks. As you see Big Donnie out there to celebrate with Wild Man James Brody. Wow, is all I can say, folks. This has just been crazy to watch here and to see these events unfold.
The crowning of a new champion right here only on NAWA Championship Wrestling, folks. Make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel so you can see all these great moments and in-ring action every week right here. I'm still in shock right now.
We are beside ourselves here at the announce table. As you can see, Perry James there, he is just incredulous with what has happened. He doesn't know what to do.
James Brody just basically beat 4 men to win the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. I never thought that would happen.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
This is amazing. Incredible turn of events.
What is that? Somebody just threw a briefcase over there to the... Oh, it's the Heavyweight Championship. There he is. It's now official.
There you have it, folks. Big Donnie trying to get that belt around the waist there. As Digger Brown there joins him to celebrate the crowning of a new champion here in NAWA. Wow. An amazing turn of events here, folks, as we have a brand new heavyweight champion in NAWA. Wow, is all I can say, Michael.
All right, next week, ladies and gentlemen, please join us after some more exciting action like that. It's going to be right here next week on NAWA Championship Wrestling. You're going to see Sweet Dreams in action. Also, our NAWA Tag Team Champions, Angel and Thunder, will be in action as well, and a match that everybody's been waiting for. The NAWA Light Heavyweight title will be on the line as Tom's Extreme defends against Cam Carter in his open challenge. Join us next week right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling.